What's up? Once again, Fine Feather Fam. It is me, your favorite Q of the U, and I've got a compilation for you to rock your world. So let's get started, shall we? Oh, but before we do, let's dial in with those subscribers. I want y'all to know I'm grateful because without you, I'm cooked. My dream is gone. Building an empire for everybody who needs it will be eliminated. Because everything that comes in here goes out there. So I want to thank you first and foremost. And then I want to thank those of you who are going to subscribe, like now, because you're going to be hitting that subscribe button and liking and commenting. Throw us into that algorithm. Let's get it.
Wait, so you're telling me in the future people just stare at a little box all day, inside and outside?
And in the future you don't even own the music, you just pay every month to borrow it? Like if you stop paying, the music just disappears?
Wait, so before people eat, they take a picture of the food and show strangers? And the strangers like and comment on it? So in the future, everyone has their own phone and they use it to type messages instead of call? And if someone calls you without typing it first, it's considered rude? So you're telling me in the future people just post their diary for everyone to see?
Some people get paid for it.
For their diary? And in the future, a little box just tells you where to go, turn by turn, and people still get lost? If you want food from a restaurant, you just tap the box and a stranger brings it to your door and you pay extra for that and then you rate the stranger? Our moms always say don't talk to strangers. But in the future, everyone just talks to strangers all day on the little box and shows them their house and their kids? So in the future, nobody ever just sits with the quiet, like ever? That sounds really exhausting. In the future, everyone's connected to everything, and people are still lonely? Okay, but do we at least still stay outside until the streetlights come on?
Yeah, that there broke my heart because I am that little kid. I experienced the greatness of what it means to build friendships, not because it's something to do, but because it was vital. We could stop by each other's houses no matter when it was. And I didn't have to call first. I didn't have to text first to see if it was okay if I called. We barbecued together. We ate together. We laughed together. We went to the lake together. We parked together. We walked together. We snuck out of the house so we could hang out together. Life was good. And we lived it together. This day and age breaks my heart every single day. People don't even know how to make friends anymore. Let's move on before I start crying.
Subway exhibit comes to us from Japan and Mr. Masuro Emoto. Mr. Emoto became terribly interested in the molecular structure of water and what affects it. Now, water is the most receptive of the four elements. Mr. Emoto thought perhaps it would respond to non-physical events. So he set up a series of studies, applied mental stimuli, and photographed it with a dark field microscope. This first picture is a picture of water from the Fujiwara Dam. And this picture is the same water after receiving a blessing from a Zen Buddhist monk. Now, in this next series of pictures, Mr. Emoto printed out words, taped them to bottles of distilled water, and left them out overnight. This first photograph is a picture of the pure distilled water, just the essence of itself. These subsequent photographs, as you can see, are each different. This is the chi of love. And we move along here to thank you. And you can see where he taped that to this bottle here. But if you read Japanese, you already knew that. Now, Mr. Emoto speaks of the thought or intent being the driving force in all of this. The science of how that actually affects the molecules is unknown, except to the water molecules, of course. And it's really fascinating when you keep in mind that 90% of our bodies are water.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? If thoughts can do that to water, imagine what our thoughts can do to us.
Water is absolutely incredible, but everything is like that. I mean, the power of speaking, thinking, conversation. It can tear down and it can build up. It can cause beauty, greatness, defined by design, or it can cause chaos, destruction, sorrow. My whole house used to be full of plants. I mean, a jungle like. It was gorgeous. But I have come to one plant, and I have had this one plant for 23 years. And I've had it since it was a starter, just a baby. And I talk to her every day, and she's enormous. Here, I will show y'all. I don't even know if you can see her. Probably not. It's kind of dark in here. I'll have to do that on a different day. However, she is magnificent and very, very large. I'll have to show you on a different day. But my point is everything we think comes to fruition. And the power that is behind it is what locks it in. The feeling, the emotion, the belief. Our belief systems are everything. Optimism is great. But I'll tell you what, there are so many more people who are pessimistic. And I will tell you right now, pessimistic folks and me, oh, it's like this. Okay, let's moving on. Let's go. This shit scares me. For real. The industry is just absolutely rotten to the core. Ooh. God bless and Jesus cleanse. Amen. Moving on.
This man could need protection for what he just said.
Plan of what's going to happen next. So I can't say it, but I'm telling you, I know what's going to happen next. How much metal you have in your body will affect you when this thing happens. It has to do with frequency. Okay, so that I stay safe and I can come back and I stay alive, I want to tell you something. I will give you a hint of what he showed me. It's going to happen. And you have to get rid of these metals in your body. And it could happen tomorrow. It could happen, but they're going to say it's something else. You're going to have to do your own thinking about this. I don't want to get in trouble. But just stick a piece of foil in a microwave and picture that in your body. And now you know the devil's plan. Bottom line is, you got to get this out of your body. Let's mess the devil up. Let's really mess him up.
Heavy metals are one of the 4 weapons of spiritual warfare discovered by a PhD doctor. The other 3 are glyphosate to destroy your gut, fluoride that harms your thyroid, and Wi-Fi that can create neurological damage. All of these work together to calcify the pineal gland and disconnect you from the higher realms. The bottom line is that you have a choice. You can choose to be in a state of fear, or you can choose to be empowered. I choose empowerment, and I take the necessary actions to protect myself and my family. We take a mineral formed when volcanic ash meets the seawater, zeolite, every single day, that conveniently detoxes all pesticides, all heavy metals, and fluoride. We take this every single day in a spray form that works at the cellular level, and one that targets the gut. If you want more info on this, just comment detox and I'll send it to you. I also choose to deworm twice a year because, in my opinion, parasites are another weapon. They are linked to a lot of diseases. I do this with all natural herbs and a binder. If you want info on that, just comment deworm. If you're still watching, you're very awake and aware, and you'll probably like other content I share. So feel free to follow me.
Do it, get in, and get it out. Okay? Hey, I want to know, have any of you participated in deworming, detoxifying your bodies? And if you have, what have you used? And what were the benefits? And I know it's tough, but what came out? Down in the comments. I want to know. Moving on.
Did you know throwing salt in the toilet can flush out envy and break energetic blocks? It sounds wild, but these are the cleansings your grandmothers used without ever explaining them. Today I am revealing the top 5 to break money blocks. Open your path to abundance and release energy that is not yours. Stay until the end. Number 5 is the most powerful of all. Number 1. Salt in the toilet. Throw a handful of salt into the toilet with intention. Salt has cut heavy energy since ancient times. As you flush, see the envy, the blocks and the stagnation dragged away. This is not physical cleaning. It is energetic. Number 2. Hair and the evil eye. If your hair is falling out, gather the strands, burn them carefully and say, I return to their origin the energies that are not mine. I free my health and my peace. Hair loss is often more energetic than physical. Do not ignore it. Number 3. Open roads to work. Take a green candle and a bay leaf. Light the candle, place the leaf in a fireproof dish, and repeat, I am ready to receive the work I deserve. So it is. Let the smoke rise. Your intention is already traveling. Number 4. The cotton and alcohol cleanse. Dampen cotton with alcohol. Pass it over your forehead and the back of your neck, saying, I release what no longer belongs to me. Then burn it and say everything stagnant transforms. My energy is purified. I am reborn. And number 5. The most powerful, the lemon that bursts your bad energy. Pass a lemon slowly from your head to your feet, charging every movement. Then place it on the stove burner and let it burn. When you hear the lemon burst, do not be afraid. That sound is the negativity, leaving your body and your space. Bonus, cinnamon abundance. Boil cinnamon for 15 minutes and sprinkle that water through your home. Its sweetness calls the good and blocks the bad. It is not magic, it is intention. When you change your energy, everything chances with you. Comment amen if you want part 2. And share this so it reaches more people who need it. My first grimoire holds all of these workings and the complete system behind them. The June version is now available. Link in bio.
It's all about intention, belief, and the power of faith. So it is, so shall it be. Backing up, and by the way, a happy full moon. Today is the second day of the full moon. The first day is to set your intention. The second day is to lock your attention. And the third day is to celebrate your intention being absolutely created by manifestation. Did, done, and locked in. 3 days of great full moon power. If you would like me to do a video on the 3 days of the full moon, let me know down in the comments.
The home they've always dreamed of, the happiest investment they have ever made. Large, comfortable bedrooms.
About America and democracy. There is no America. There is no democracy.
Mr. Bush, when are you going to apologize for the million Iraqis that are dead because you lied? You lied about weapons of mass destruction. You lied about connections to 9/11. You lied about Iraq being a threat. You sent me to Iraq. You sent me to Iraq in 2003. My friends are dead. Joshua Castile. You killed people. You lied. You lied about WMD. A million Iraqis are dead because you lied. My friends are dead because you lied. You need to apologize.
There is only IBM and ITT and AT&T and DuPont, Dow, Union Carbide, and Exxon. Those are the nations of the world today.
For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means. That I do not intend to permit to the extent that it's in my control.
Last night, a square mile in central Baghdad seemed like hell on earth. An inferno.
Bother me. The American shooting. Why?
Why did we shoot your dad?
Yes, why?
I didn't shoot your dad.
Most U.S. citizens believe that the United States is a country and that the president is the most powerful man on earth. The United States is not a country. It is a corporation, and the president is president of the corporation of the United States. He and his elected officials work for the corporation, not for the American people. Since the United States is a corporation, who owns the corporation of the United States? They passed Paul Warburg's Federal Reserve Act in 1913, handing over America's gold and silver reserves and total control of America's economy to the Rothschild banksters. Most Americans still believe that the Fed, or Federal Reserve, is the government. It is not. The Fed is a privately owned banking system whose majority Class A shareholders are the Rothschilds, Warburgs, Kuhn & Loeb, J.P. Morgan, Rockefeller, Israel Seif, and the Lehman Brothers. This private banking cartel is the Fed and is never audited and never pays taxes. They print and design America's money, which displays their symbols.
New York City, in the year 2022. Nothing runs anymore. Nothing works. But the people are the same. And the people will do anything to get what they need.
A 1972 study out of MIT predicted that society will collapse within the 21st century. And a new analysis of that study shows us that we are right on schedule.
Did you see it? Yes. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, yes. I told you. How could I know? How could I? How could I ever imagine?
And it's not just because I'm tripping on its exciting times and I'm getting off on the world ending. It's like, I'm so not alone anymore.
How could they want to kill us?
Because their oceans rose and their rivers ran dry. My greatest sin was to bring a son into a world I knew was ending. I think God will forgive me.
I was one first, man. The scout walks alone. It's the loneliest walk of all, and that's why it's respected, and that's why it's hardest.
In 1972, a team of MIT scientists got together to study the risks of civilizational collapse. Their system dynamics model, published by the Club of Rome, identified impending limits to growth, LTG. That meant industrial civilization was on track to collapse.
The Club of Rome is one of the most insidious, baneful organizations in existence today.
We are so far, globally, we are so far above the population and the consumption levels which can be supported by this planet that I know in one way or another it's going to come back to. I don't hope to avoid that.
That's why the Scout's knife is sharp on both edges. This is the Scout's knife because it cuts your life to go out into the world of the enemy and see what they are and who they are and how they live.
China is a powerful example of what can be achieved when national governments make environmental protection a top priority.
The motivations of those who are pushing this agenda, many of them tend to emulate countries like China, which have abysmal environmental records. This is a country that has massive pollution problems. They don't seem to care about rivers and lakes and streams. There's all sorts of toxins pouring into them. In actuality, I would say their envy of China is more to do with their control over their population.
Moving on.
Remember the movie Minority Report? Tom Cruise walking through a mall, scanners reading his eyes, stopping him for a crime he hadn't committed yet. We thought that was sci-fi. We were wrong. Last week in Davos, the global elites admitted they are building a pre-crime database. And Palantir just handed the government a tool that gives each of us a confidence score. An algorithm that tells them, we are 80% sure this person is a target. Go get them. They call it predictive compliance. And it's an AI that analyzes our spending, our location, our social media to predict if we might move our money out of their system. To use their new AI, every single human needs a biometric digital anchor that connects us to pre-crime wallets. Wallets that say no before we even ask. They say this is just for fraud or illegals. Just like they said, income tax was only for the rich in 1913. How did that work out for our paychecks? Yeah, it's the same trap. Be sure to check out my video exposing the full blueprint of the digital prison and how to get out before it's too late. This isn't a movie anymore, fam. It's our new reality.
Our food is poison, our water is poison, our air is poison, our government is destroying us. The elite are eating people. Shall I go on? Moving on.
Jeffrey Epstein has leaked emails of people going out and doing hunts. What? Hunting for pleasure. Oh. Hunting them like game. The heck? There was actually a woman that's leaking the information of what she said was a Rothschild's hunting trip, right? Oh. And specifically certain types of people too, which makes it even more disturbing. This is to Epstein, going to Mean Lana's party now to hunt. Why would you be going to a party to hunt? Snipe hunt is over. Moon cricket in a field bag. And then the bottom is so messed up. Look, guess what? Their words. No. Yeah. That's what they're saying in the email. There's speculation they would take a whole bunch of throw them into like a forest on a deserted area enclosed where they can't escape, and they would hunt them like game. And what's even more crazy is, what if this was the first step before consumption?
It makes sense.
There's no exact proof yet where these locations were. Okay. And I don't think necessarily was the island. Yeah. Thanks. Thrilling hunt from Ariane de Rothschild. Amazing old male. Amazing hunt.
What the?
She's talking about who she got.
Do you believe that these things, that was happening, is that's going on? Do you believe that that's happening? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
Are you familiar with the hantavirus, Agent Mulder? They told us it was biological warfare, a virus. A plague? A silent weapon for a quiet war. Secretly negotiating a planned Armageddon. Negotiating with whom? I think you know.
Bananas.
Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. After doing a lot of research, I truly feel, in my opinion, that Disney has been indoctrinating the public into some bad stuff for over 85 years now. And here's why. Pinocchio was released in 1940, but there's one scene that says it all. Let's watch.
obedient ones what Leo give them school. And you see, and I takes them to Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island? But the law. Suppose I know. No. There's no risk. They never come back as boys.
So they are sent to Pleasure Island as little boys, Pleasure Island being described as a hedonistic island. And there they are turned into donkeys. Another word people use for donkey is a blank blank. So are they turned into pieces of a blank blank? Once you start digging into this stuff, it's really hard to not take note of how disturbing it is. And there's a lot buried in Disney. And I'm going to be uncovering some of that in the near future. But let me know what you think about this one. Leave me a comment.
I want to know what you think about that one down in the comments. Please let me know. I am curious because that one really blew my bangs back. I really like that one. A lot. How do you feel about it? The Simpsons. Woo, right? The Simpsons are a trip. I would love to open a discussion about The Simpsons. Leave me some comments about how you feel about The Simpsons, please. You know, I would really like to know, and I really like to communicate with y'all, so jump in, please. That's a wrap for today. That is a wrap. I want y'all to know that I am not expecting you to believe in anything that I share. I'm not forcing anything on you. I am just opening up a doorway for you to enter into the ability to make your own decisions by seeing things in a different light. I am your favorite Q of the U, so what else would I do? I care enough to understand how to love. And we all need to invest our attentions into more detail. We need to invest our attention so we receive the interest of those details. I believe in every single one of you. I believe every one of you has a light. It's just time to turn it on if you haven't yet. I know that life is tough out there. I know. But we are in this together. So if you have something to say and you need a response, come on now. Here I am. I thank my subscribers. I thank the subscribers that I will have that will come from this video. I thank you for leaving a comment to throw me into the algorithm where I need to be. I thank you for liking this video because, well, what isn't there to like? Even if you don't like it. Because you're here with me. And I am grateful. Don't think for a moment that I'm not. And everything that comes in will go out. That's my whole purpose in life. That's why I'm here. Oh, I'm adoring every single one of you. And I'm going to wish you a good day or a mighty night. But wherever you are and whatever you're doing, make sure that your soles of your feet are connected to the ground. And that's SOULS. And that every step you take, you're making a habit of feeling every single one of them on the soles of your feet. And that makes it so you're not living from the top of the head just down to the chin. Thank you for joining me. Y'all have a good day every day.